So yeah, the only thing that drives me to keep going is making sure we don't finish third, because that would be the real travesty right now. For a car that's fast enough to win, to not only not win, but finish third. That would be disgusting. We'll see what happens. All right. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, he came short of Button. Hi, AJB. How's it going? The update files are actually in the workshop folder. I just have to slide them into the mod to update it, which I'll do after we finish this championship. For this race? Sure. That would put me at 10 and you at 9. We can't win the championship, so... Oh. We also fall in the second best car, I think, because we've lost... Because of the ground we've lost on the brakes or whatever. We've lost some on the, on the suspension, too. It's silly, it's weird. I mean... I think we win this one anyway. But we won't win the last one, so we need a strong finish here to secure second. Oh, the engine's fine. Right, 89% reliability. we're also fastest. Okay. I have to see if I can figure out how to tinker Pacific into the 95 lineup. Maybe just leave Simtech in and let them, if they're meant to fail, just allow them to fail. Okay. And then we also speed this the hell up. Not exactly how we drew it up. Button like had a shitty start and now is recovering. Come on. No, not great. I only went the direction I did on the start because of the tire lives. And I didn't want to start on the hards or the mediums, just to one stop. Alright, can we catch up to the Ferraris? Getting the results more about keeping McLaren out of second right now. Because, I mean, we can't do anything about the championship. Except finish second. We haven't even been in that position for very long. Slows down. I suspect Jensen Button's going to want to leave too. I'm assuming he would go to McLaren, actually, because I think Ferrari is plenty happy with the team they've assembled. But I'm thinking, like, if we stick with this mod and do it, like, we refresh the start every 4 seasons just to, like, have the teams be correct. I have enough momentum to snag him this time. He's only giving the outside. I mean, there's a balance, right? Restarting every season because of inaccuracy. In particular, this bothers me. Like, they should be Renault now, and, Jaguar probably shouldn't exist. Just little things like that. You can also play it by ear and change our minds or whatever, but once I get all these upgrades in, I don't think there's much from stopping us from just being way faster than everyone else. And that's only the reality of the game mechanics, I think, that are truly stopping us from like just pushing the win button every season. All the components will be epic capable for upgrades, like from like next season. Yeah, it's... I don't know why it's so many laps. Oh, the actual race was 73. Short laps, I guess. Barrichello pitted right after. That was pretty close. Yeah, I'm keeping the hammer down until Ralph pits. Okay. Now I can let up a little bit. I don't care about Kimi's pace. He won't be in our way after he pits. Okay. So that just leaves Barrichello in the way for the effective lead. Well, you're there. I think the majority of your gain time was from the short fuel. Yeah, I see that. Not really worried about it. I'm kind of more worried about like what you might pivot to for your final stint more than I am the tire advantage. I'm going to mediums. The soft seemed to work fine for me. I'm just saying. Of course, you just go straight by. It took me, what, like 13, 12 laps to get by him, and you just immediately pass him. I might be feeling a little bit of pressure. About as much as I care about what order we finish in. Which is that we're fighting for number 2, which is first race loser. In the grand scheme of it. So that's just kind of... Yeah, I've been starting to equalize his components, so... you get identical... You should get what should be pretty close to identical brakes for the final race. Their front wing's like 15 performance points apart. It's not huge. I actually had a bigger advantage like in the mid-season, but I've been evening it out. You get a little bit of help from my struggle to overtake Barrichello because I opened up, I think, like a 3.5 second lead and then got stuck behind Rubens. Oh, fuck. Immediately on powering up, he just went off track. That's annoying that I just popped up on me like that. So I had 6 seconds, and no way to underfeel enough to like get that I have a big enough time difference. You would have needed my pit stop to be screwed up. Did not care for the tire wear. I did a few more laps because mostly I didn't want to let you have like a free run on a lighter load of fuel. Yeah, that was my goal the entire time, was to only give you the in lap. And here's where underfueling might bite you in the ass, because Barrichello is pushing. And they're closer to our pace now that they're on, now they're pretty much on the same fuel load. He was probably massively overfueled on that previous stint. Can't's a strong word. The main reason I went for the hards on the second stint was because the wear on the medians was really high, but also this track is based on Phoenix, which is a tire chewer in the vanilla game as well. Wasn't planning the hard tire, but after seeing the way my stint went, I just kind of like decided to do the hards. Even shortening the stint, I actually would have gone to hards if I'd known what the wear was going to be like. '23, so it's your, well, 24, ties your first stint. I'm not sure what my pace was like on the, I just kind of want to look now. Well, 15 O's, yeah. The hards feel a lot nicer, I will say. I mean, I guess feel is the wrong word. They look nicer. There you go. That probably finishes his run. That does give away that he's running at red. They're probably going to pit again, honestly. I find that when they're running to pressure you and they're not supposed to have the pace, that they're getting there because they're just running the tires too hard. This might be the one track that the hards definitely feel like the best tire for. I think on almost any other track they're just slower for the majority of it. The last track I tried this, I think Barrichello was faster up till about, was it Ralph? Ralph or Barrichello? They were fastest right up to the end and it just kind of like evened out rather than the hards being faster. But probably part of that was that they should have phased faster. And Ralph was just making things look faster because he ran the tires into needing to pit. Well, this close to the end, we should. Retiring this late is pretty rare. Although it has happened. We end up 16 ahead of McLaren. They could tie, but that probably wouldn't happen because that would require both Ferraris and both Williams not finishing. 0 points. A 0. I don't need to be pushing anymore. I can't tell if he's given up. And really what happens depends on if there's a drop-off at the end of the race. But it looks like it was the penultimate lap that it happens. If that's the case, we should have survived. But in the mod, I think it's every couple of laps there's like a check for retirements. I'm overcoming some bad starts now. The next one's not going to be fun, though. Brakes, I think it's brakes and suspension, which we're no longer first in. I like the top two. Maybe it's rear wing. Ooh. 6 points off Rubens. Did I want to finish out of you in that race? Yes. If it turned out you were faster, would it have bothered me that much? No. Love it. Riviera. Holy shit. This pit crew's a disaster, eh? May not even turn out to be the best part. I'm not making him that promise, because I can't make that promise. Yeah, we're not going to build anything because there's no real point. Yeah, I didn't realize it would end up that far behind. I'll let you use the super experimental brakes. If you want. Just say the word.